I used to sleep in all the time. I would stay up late watching videos or scrolling and then get up late. And crazy, I own a CrossFit gym, right? So I'm disciplined. But once I got to a point where I had coaches that would coach the morning classes, I would sleep in. My wife would go into the 7 a.m. class, work out, come home, and I'd still be asleep. Getting up early has not been my whole life. But what I'm learning is that if I want to make progress, especially if I've got a busy life with kids, with the farm, with owning the gym, I need to carve it out in the mornings and stop wasting that time. People will tell you, hey, I'm a night owl, I'm productive. I don't know if that's true, to be honest. So we get up early every morning, make progress, go to bed early because we're tired anyways, and we're not going to make progress there at night, and we do it every day. So today's got a fantastic session. We're going to do some Zercher deadlifts and bench press. I've got scaling options for everybody, so come on along. First step, we're going to prime our minds. So we're going to get down to what we call our paleo chair or paleo squat here, and we are going to speak intentionally to ourselves. This doesn't look like it's working again. Yeah, all right, well, looks like it's working there. We'll see if we can get it done in the studio. So we've got, as I'm saying, we'll get down and prime our minds. Stop watching that. Feet underneath the hips. This may be uncomfortable for some people, so you may need to grab a counterbalance. But the goal is just sit down. It may be uncomfortable, but we're going to hang out for a couple minutes here. And we want to be intentional about the first thoughts that go into our mind. And the first one I want is, I am responsible. The idea here is, nobody's coming to wake me up at 4:30. If I'm going to have success in my life, it's because of me. If I'm going to have failures, it's because of me. You know, that's my accountability, extreme ownership, if you want to call it. I am responsible. Next is, I will make time between stimulus and response. And this is all about patience. This is all about giving a better version of yourself to the people around you. You know, when something comes up, do you react, or are you able to breathe and react in a way or respond in a way that you're going to be proud of? I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. That's just giving yourself permission to take a step, to not get so caught up in the fact that the end goal is so far away, and because of that, you know, potentially we don't start. It gives you permission to be a beginner. Take a step, get better every day, and what you'll notice with that is that's how you get good at something. That's how you get towards a goal. And the last one is, I choose gratitude. You know, as a coach, and maybe I've just been trained this way, I have a tendency to look for faults, to look for things that are wrong, to want to fix them. And as a result, I don't see the positive as much. So this is just see the positive things so you don't focus so much on the negative. So I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. And then I choose gratitude. All right, come on up. We'll get started on our general warm-up here. Hopefully I'll stop messing around with this and it might actually work, but currently not. So general warm-up, we're going to start with some hip flexor work, and I will show you that in just 1 second because we're almost there. Okay, so we'll start with some knee raises, just getting the hip flexors warmed up. If you're here, sorry I had much technology issue. This is definitely take 2, but we're here now. So I'm going to get 5 to 10 knee raises per side, followed by some good mornings, followed by some step forward lunges, some nice easy burpees. Good morning, good morning. And then some squats. So follow along. Feel free to hop on your own warm-up if you've got a different warm-up you like to do, a machine or something. It is good and warm here again, as you can see. I'll generally have a shirt on if it's not too warm, but we are still in a little bit of a heat wave here, so you're gonna get some sweatiness. I've got some interesting movements here today. I was testing out last night a little bit, and it's going to be awkward. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try to do a home version of a bench press without a bench. So if you're at home and you don't have a bench either, I've got some good options. You can start thinking about, laying on a med ball or on the floor or on a stack of bumpers like I'm going to do. But while we're here, we'll talk about this idea of, I'm a night owl, or I'm productive at night. I get my work done in the evening. And I think I used to say that as well, right? It would be, that's a time when other people are sleeping, or when the people around you are at least slowing down and it's quieter. And yes, it is. But what I've found personally, and at least, in conversations with other people as well, is that time at night, excuse me, at the end of the day, you just want to kind of turn it down, right? You've worked all day, you've made decisions all day, you're fatigued. And so the idea of restarting the brain or refocusing and being clear and being able to really make progress is much more challenging in the evening. I think a lot of people think that they are productive in the evening, but they spin their wheels a lot, right? Even if you're not, obviously distracted by people around you or by technology or whatever, I think it's still the brain is optimized in the morning. They say you've only got so many decisions in you until decision fatigue kind of wears out your ability to do a good job there. And in the morning, you're fresh. There's no decision fatigue. You haven't been beat up by the day, and you still feel good, and it's also quiet. It is the time, and then people will say, well, but then, I'm not going to get as much sleep. And I say, well, you got to go to bed early. And they'll say, well, I get work done at night. And I'll say, well, no, you don't. Compared to what you're going to be able to do in the morning when you're fresh, when your mind is clear, when you're, the way I think about it is, I'm not going to waste getting up early. If you get up early, it's very unlikely that you're going to sit around and scroll, because you're going to feel guilty for it because you did that extra step of getting up early. Why would you throw it away? But it's easy to do that when you wake up late, because you've already lost. There's nothing to preserve. There's nothing to save. I don't even know how many burpees I've done here. So the point is, it's got to be done in the morning. It's effective to work out in the evening, sure. But if you want to systematize, you want to be efficient, effective, set it all up together, do it in the morning, make that progress, and then know for the day that you're set and you don't need to worry about it. All right, I'm feeling pretty generally warmed up. Though I was before I even started. Let's talk about today's workout. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to go. One is going to be a Zercher deadlift. I'm going to go with the barbell here. I don't think we've done this here before. We've done Zercher squats. And notice I've got the floor elevated a little bit with the bumper plates because it's call it a high range of motion movement. So what I'm looking at in the Zercher is the bar is going to sit in the elbows. And just like a deadlift, I'm going to aim to bring that to a standing position from the floor. I like the idea of a neutral spine, moving at the hips and the knees, less at the spine. If you don't have a barbell, you could easily do that with a dumbbell or with anything, right? I could grab a medicine ball, hold it in front, child, a backpack, whatever, as long as it's loaded in front and you can take it down to your knee or so and back up. Movement number 2, and this is where it's going to get awkward, is a bench press. I'm just going to make this awkward. So I'm going to take my barbell and I'm going to sit down here. You hopefully don't have to do this. And then I'm going to set up And this is gonna be my bench. Oh, watch out, dog. And I'm gonna press from there. I mean, last time we did this, I just did a floor press, and maybe that's what I should be doing. But hey, if you don't get uncomfortable, then what's the point? So if you don't have that set up, you could definitely do a floor press, right? So just take the barbell, lay it down and press from the floor. Obviously, you could do this with a set of dumbbells, either from the floor or from something elevated. And if you don't have this, right, what you could do is put down a stack of books, a stool. I sometimes use a medicine ball. And you're just gonna press from there. And then kind of worst case scenario, if you don't have any gear, go with a push-up. I'm still feeling sore from those Navy SEALs. I don't know if you guys are. So I'm gonna set up a little bit of weight here. I'm gonna keep it pretty light. Excuse me for the noise. You know, probably 10 reps of each, back and forth. I'm not gonna go heavy just for the setup reason. I don't know if I'll be able to get in with any more weight. So take a minute, set up your bench press. Why can't I get this on here? What's happening? And if you've already done that and you've got your water set up and everything, like the video, do all my housekeeping, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to check out the website, even though there's not much there. 5amsquatclub.com. There will be eventually. You can get on our email list and share this with somebody. Think about who in my life could benefit from this. Okay, and then I'm gonna try out a couple reps. So if you've set up some weight and you haven't tested it out, do that first. It's not bad weight-wise. Now watch how awkward this is. Get in here. Go over there. Don't smash the barbell into the wall. Oh yeah. All right. That's doable. Not the most awkward thing in the world, but it's doable. Okay. It's time. So if you're not set up, feel free to pause. Otherwise, we're gonna get going here. So give me 30 seconds. We'll set up our timer. Get on some music. And I'm gonna go deadlift first. So if you haven't been here, we alternate for 10 minutes. Every minute on the minute we go and, excuse me, I'm gonna go once again, probably 10 on the deadlift, maybe 10 on the bench press. So it's gonna be 30 seconds approximately of work per movement. You could go less if you're going heavier or more if you're going lighter, depending on your capacity. All right, stop talking, Adam. Music on. Let's do this. Ready? Zerchers in 3, 2, 1. Start with 8. 5. Dripping already. 5, 8, 2, 1. There's 12 on the bench. bad.
I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And
Drizzy Goat.
lost, I get after it.
Thank you for your feedback. 10. I live on a farm, man. I need capacity in all positions. I need to learn how to brace in all those spots. 3, 2, 1, go. Appreciate the comment. Come join us. Two sets down. 3 to go. Who all is there? 10. 5. Halfway. We are sweating. 10. My bench is soaked. 10. 3, 2. 10 seconds. That song sucks. One more set of each, 10 seconds. Two. Wow. Okay, one more set of bench. Getting pumped here. 10 seconds. Woo! Yes, good job. Take a minute, walk around, catch your breath. Oh, I'm sweaty. Holy. Amazing. We'll get a stretch here in a minute. Catch your breath. Oh, wow. Sweaty here. Great work. Jason, Yaroslav, how was it? Okay. Let's, we're gonna sit cross-legged here. We'll do one at a time. So you can go, like I've got wild parsnip on me. Great job, Yaroslav. So cross one leg, across the other, and you're just gonna hinge over, trying to open up that glute after the deadlifts. And we'll go over again how important this morning routine is and how you think that you can do it in the evenings and sleep in because that's your routine. You can't. It's not as effective. It's not as efficient. Yeah, me neither, man. I've done squats a couple times, but I haven't done the deadlift before. And maybe we'll talk about that for a sec. The Zercher deadlift, the purpose and the functionality of that. I worked for a couple semesters in university at the Ontario Police College, and one of the tests they do as part of their police testing, physical testing, is a dummy drag, and you're elbows under their armpits of the dummy, or a person if you are doing it for real and you're dragging them. That's literally this. And I never really thought about it before because it's, it hasn't been part of my training. But that Zercher deadlift is important. And the more functional farm work I do, right, the more things I do on the farm that aren't exercise, that are just real life, the more I end up in those types of positions, carrying things with the elbows or just being in spots that aren't typically exercise positions, in the gym. So I'm going to incorporate more and more, potentially non-traditional gym movements in here. There's definitely going to be a rock coming out. I just don't know how it's going to work in here super well. But let's get back on that topic. I don't need to talk about it too much because I think you guys get it. But stop it, Doug. The benefits, you too, Jason, thanks, man. The benefits of getting up and doing this early are everything, right? Because you're going to be tired at the end of the day, you're going to go to bed early. You're not going to scroll. You're not going to watch videos. You're not going to waste your time because you have to get up early and do that thing that's going to change your life in the morning. So, not even going to go on about it. You get the idea. Show up early, make progress, enjoy the rest of your day. So now is that time. Sit down, do your homework. We've primed the mind, primed the body. Take that clarity that comes from exercise, that comes from jacking up the heart rate, from getting the endorphins going, to move towards who you want to be and where your life should be in 1, 3, 5 years from now. So you've got goals, you've got projects that need to happen, you've got skills that you want to learn. Whatever it is, you don't want to look back and not be that person who did those things. So all there is to it is breaking that goal into manageable chunks, bite-sized pieces, day by day allotments that will allow you to improve by 1% every day. And we do it together. And I'm not coming over to do it with you, but I'm going to prompt every day. And I'm going to go do my homework. So if you're here, you're going to hear it and you're going to do it. So time for that. Make progress. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm here every day, live, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Simple. Not much else to it. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. 5 a.m. Squat Club. Dog. See what she looks like outside. Dark. Came down this morning and realized that I had the water tank running all night. Hopefully we didn't drain the well. All right, have yourselves a fantastic day, team. Go get it. Get after it.